Oh, well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second PunkTorah and oneshul.org Rosh Chodesh service. Tonight we are celebrating the leaving of Adar I and moving into Adar II, which is the month that Purim is in and gets our calendar started up again. If you've never joined us for services before, I welcome you to try logging in on the chat. It makes it a lot more fun. It can be kind of touchy. So don't get frustrated if you have trouble logging in, but it gives you a moment to actually get to join in and really have this be a two-way experience and not just a one-way experience. I'm just going to make sure everyone can hear me. Hear me? So I throw that on the chat just in case I'm talking to myself right now. Fabulous. Thank you very much. Sorry, the joy of the computers. It just decided to run some random scan, so 1 second. Close that and get everything else back up. Yay! Oh, Carol Esther, you can't hear me? Why am I asking you that via audio? Ah, there we go. Great. Good evening, everyone. So yes, as Aaron is saying, my name is Ketzirah. I will be leading you through this service tonight. If you're over at oneshul.org, the service is actually right below. People are getting some of the lovely ads. Great. There's lots of feedback. Okay, thank you. I will see what I can do, if anything, about that. I just turned the volume down a little, so we'll see if that helps. The joy of doing this via technology is we have all kinds of fun technology things to deal with as we get started, including me trying to figure out how to look up at the screen. And I'm terrible at that so far. So the service is over at oneshul.org. You don't really need it. You're welcome to use it if you like, but it's really a service that as I'm looking down to look at it myself, but it's really not one necessarily that you need to be looking at. You can listen and enjoy that with that. Thanks, Jeff, for letting me know there's no feedback on your end. So just to talk about Rosh Chodesh for 1 second, is that Rosh Chodesh is really just a holiday that honors all right, Cindy, let us know if you come back in. So Rosh Chodesh simply honors the changing of the month. It's a holiday that allows us to really experience living in Jewish time if we embrace the holiday and go with it every month. So tonight, as the sun has set, we have left Adar I and we are entering Adar II. Adar I, for those who joined us last month, we talked a little about it being the pregnant pause in the calendar. There's no holidays. It's the month of the trickster, and all of our holidays have escaped into Adar II this year because it's a leap year. So now that we're going into Adar II, we have Purim joining us, and in the Kohenet framework, we have it is the month of the Oreget, the weaver. And so it's very interesting because in the leap year, the weaver is with Adar II, and she weaves the months together and brings our holidays and our calendar back into alignment. So we'll begin. The service is really in 3 very simple parts. We begin by really simply invoking the divine through a simple chant that I'll lead, and what I'll do is invite you all to say your names, and you can say it out loud where you are, and I definitely invite you all to type the name in. And the name that you should type in is the name that you wish to be known as. It can be a word, it can be your Hebrew name, it can be your English name, it can be a word that you wish to invoke your highest self with. So, but the name that you wish to be known by in this space tonight. And then we're going to move on to expressions of gratitude. Happy Rosh Chodesh, everyone. So we'll move into expressions of gratitude for the month that has passed. And then we're going to move into a time of being able to ask for strength in, as I sit up straight, as asking for strength in the month that is to come. And then finally, opening ourselves to receiving of divine energy. Please sing along with me as you pick up the tunes. You can type along if you know the words, or just sing out loud. If you drum or play an instrument, you're welcome. I absolutely invite you to break out those instruments as we go and play along, or just drum on the desk. Anyone can figure out how to drum on the keyboard. That'd be awesome if we can make that happen and see how that works. So the first chant, some of you know, these are not chants, by the way, that I've written. They are credited as best I could in the service itself. So you can see that again on the script, the service that's listed below if you're curious where these came from. So everyone take a deep breath with me as we connect through these wires and the energy that flows through the internet itself and through the world, as we come together tonight in community and welcome in the new month and give thanks for all the blessings of life, the month that has passed and the month that is to come. Hello, Taliadina. So we begin our first chant, and as I sing, please feel free, even if you've already typed the name, to begin typing your name again as we welcome you into sacred space. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Zipporah, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Loyalana, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Carol Esther, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Taliadina, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Jeff, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Aaron, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Yirmeyahu, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. And now one more time for everyone else who has joined us, who has logged in or not, who has typed their name or not. And I invite you to sing with me and call in response. So Baruch, Baruch, dear one, dear one. Baruch, dear ones, Shekhinah, holy names, we have called on the light of our souls. We've come home. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a second if you want. Just breathe in. Shake off the day, whatever you've been doing. And just be here and now. And you can see all the people that are joining us as we're gathering together tonight in this amazing cyber community that is so real and vibrant. It's really amazing. I'm always very touched by the services when I join in, and I'm always amazed by how real it seems, and how present everybody seems for me when I'm in these services. It's more than words on a screen or someone talking at the screen. So now, the next part of our service that we have acknowledged that we are in a sacred space and welcomed ourselves into that space is gratitude for the month that has passed. It's very easy to complain about our lives. It's very easy to think of all the things that have gone wrong in any day or any month. And so when I first put this service together for the Rosh Chodesh group I led here in DC for a year, we challenged ourselves to begin with gratitude. It's not that we're trying to look at the world through rose-colored glasses, but it's hard sometimes to be grateful. Life can be challenging and difficult. Every day can be hard. And so we really want to look at what is good and what brings us joy and what we're grateful for. So yet again, more singing. Hopefully I'm keeping the tune tonight. And I invite you to drum along with me, drum on your keyboard, little percussion on the keyboard if you're so inclined. How do we do that? Little da, 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 da. I don't know. Think of ways to drum on the keyboard, drum on your hands, grab a drum if you have one, or just sing along with me. And as I lead us in this chant is all about gratitude, so sing with me. And I really invite you to share with the community what it is you're grateful for. If you haven't logged in or are unable to or choose not to, I invite you just to say it aloud, that we can bring it to you. No rhythm, no worries. Come on now. You know, Jews weren't white until like 30 years ago. It doesn't count. Shalom, Brenda. Welcome. So I'll begin our chant of gratitude tonight. Please sing along with me. Oh, yay, Aaron, I hope you're drumming along. And share with the community what it is that you are grateful for. It's a very simple chant, only has a little Hebrew, a little English. So guys, Modeh Ani is I am grateful in masculine Hebrew for the men, or Moda Ani for the ladies. Making it very hard to sing. Let's kick this off. The whitest of the white. Okay, so you're pasty white people from Germany. Fine. I'm Hungarian, Russian, / a bunch of other things, so no worries there. We'll now have a throwdown about whether Ashkenazi got rhythm, if we have any Sephardi on there. So join with me in this chant. First verse is in Hebrew, the second verse is in English, and it's a translation if you're not familiar with the Hebrew. So it is Moda Ani lefanecha, Moda Ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai Vekayam. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one in the face of the one. What are you all grateful for? Let's share with the community. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Moda ani lefanayich, moda ani lefanayich, ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful. You're the breath of life that flows through me. Oh, we have so many things people are grateful for family and health. Carol Esther, email me. What happened? I didn't know you had surgery. Refuah Shalema, may you have a complete and total healing. Jeff's many people grateful for their family. Jeff mentioned his sister specifically. Yay for being grateful for wives. I'm always very grateful for my husband who has moved himself upstairs so we can do this tonight. Oh, yay, 2 sons, Aaron's sons, Asa and Seth. Talia Dina, well, hopefully you'll have a full recovery. Refuah Shalema to you, a complete and total healing. Oh my goodness, Carol Esther, yes, email me what happened. Oh my goodness, Refuah Shalema, complete healing to you and to all of you who are ill. I saw someone else, Talia Dina, your mom being home from the hospital. Many blessings on her healing. I want to mention I'm very grateful for the healing, and I send blessings of love and energy and healing to Raya Leela Jedwab Hammer. She's the daughter of Rabbi Jill Hammer and Shoshana Jedwab. She's ill right now, so many blessings out to her for complete healing, and I'm grateful that she is recovering already and that she has her 2 wonderful parents to support her through this. Hello, Miguel. Shalom. Welcome. And I'm, yes, grateful for every moment of the day. Oh, Aaron, I need to catch up with you too. Much healing to you all. Oh, much healing to everyone who's been ill. And I'm amazed that you are all approaching with such a sense of gratitude. I'm grateful for my husband, for my family, for One Shul and PunkTorah, for the chance to be able to lead Rosh Chodesh services and be here with you all tonight. I am very grateful I want to turn the camera almost, for my pet rabbits who are staring at me right now in complete confusion. They're very attentive. This is very interesting. I am grateful for my sister Kohanot, who I love dearly. I'm very grateful for my home community of Becoming, who supports me every day in my spiritual work and in my life. So much that I'm grateful for. I want to invite anyone else who has other things of gratitude that they want to share. And as you do, one practice I want to bring in is that of physical offerings. And okay, so I'm going to look at the bunnies. Hi guys. All right, Olaf and Millie are over there. I lost Henrietta somewhere in the back room right now. They're just staring at me. But I want to bring in the practice of physical offerings. I probably should have mentioned this in advance to everyone so you can do this yourselves at home. But tonight I'll do this for all of us and take them outside. Jewish practice for thousands of years involved physical offerings in the temple. When the temple fell, we stopped the offerings because it was believed that Without the temple, there was no way to do those offerings. I'm very much a believer this is a practice that we need to reclaim. Don't worry, I'm not about to sacrifice a goat or turtle doves. What I do is I offer grain and oil usually. Tonight, for simplicity with the computer, I'm just doing grain, but I'm going to show the oats that I usually use. I'm spilling them on the floor now. But and as people say what they're grateful for, what we've done in the past is poured the offerings into the bowl to capture the offerings. Oh, excellent. Yes, bread and wine for Havdalah are absolute offerings that are still traditional practice. But as the grain flows through your fingers, it's a really lovely experience to physicalize those offerings and to bring them into life. And I do have a special place outside that I bring all the offerings to. That's a dedicated space just for that. So I invite and encourage you all, if it works with your practice, to try experimenting with that and seeing what feels natural to you, what feels acceptable to you. And if this doesn't work with your practice at all, don't. This is a place where all forms of Jewish practice are welcome, and so we experiment and we see what's natural for everybody. So, really, Aaron, just the leftovers? No fun! But yes, using the offerings as an opportunity to release and let go, and I'm still spilling them, but that's okay. The bunnies hopefully won't get these too soon. The grain is the multitudes, and the oil is a chance to let it flow and wash over everything. So now that we've talked about what we're grateful for, it's a chance to be honest and say sometimes we need strength in life. Purim and the month of Adar II, or Adar Bet, is another month where we kick off a busy holiday season. Purim is 1 month from Pesach. If you embrace Purim and you make packages of shalach manot, which are offerings of hands, again another physical offering practice, I love that, where you bake or make things to hand to people and give as gifts. They're little care packages. It's very fun. You can make hamantashen, you can make all kinds of fun things. But it kicks off a really busy holiday season again. If you keep a kosher home, the practice of preparing your house for Pesach is crazy. I don't keep a traditional kosher home, but even for me, it's nuts trying to get ready for Passover. And it never fails that work always seems to ramp up this time of year too. So looking at what's going on in the month, oops, I love this. I picked up my pad and an oat just slid down it. But for a second, let's talk about the month that's to come. If you read the guides that I post on PunkTorah every month, there's a little bit there. And there's also actually a lot of other correspondences that I send down in the email as well. I have to save something for the people who subscribe to the email. But there's lots of other correspondences that go with the month. There's a tribe of the month, which is how we're exploring the Wheel of the Year this year. There are the constellations. Judaism does have a sense of astrology. Traditionally it's believed, obviously, the stars don't control us, but they give us things that we can learn as well. So there's all kinds of interesting correspondences we can look at. And Adar II, Adar in a regular year, is the month of Naphtali, the tribe of Naphtali. And it was kind of interesting trying to figure out, well, what does that mean? And this year, the way I looked at that, and yes, I have to look at my notes, is that the lesson of Naphtali is to use all the powers of dance and verse to uncover the mysteries of the book of Esther and weave our world into a better place. That was sort of, Naphtali is represented by the deer usually, and there's a lot of interesting comments about how beautiful the tribe of Naphtali was. And when I was looking at the various quotes about Naphtali, there's comments of, let's see if I can find a good one quickly. Naphtali is a hind let loose, he giveth godly words, which is where I got the idea of Naphtali as poets, and free dancing poets and jesters, and the fun musicians and artists that bring beauty into our world. As well as a later verse in Deuteronomy that says, O Naphtali, satisfied with favor and full with blessing of the Lord, possess thou the sea and the south. And so this sense that the tribe of Naphtali, and Naphtali himself, was someone who brought verse and dance and rhyme into our lives. And in the month of Purim, many people do Purim spiels, and they throw parties. And we always read the book of Esther. And the Purim party that Purim, careful if you're saying that to Goyim, they hear you say porn, not good. Cough, cough, cough. Well, wait, Aaron, what did I say? And with Purim parties, you can have a lot of fun. You know, it sounds crazy, but I used to, you know, I would say, by the way, I'm having a party tonight. I'm inviting everyone over. I'm going to read the Bible to you, and you're going to act it out as we, well, drink heavily. Because one of the actual Talmudic obligations of Purim is that you are supposed to drink so much that you cannot tell the difference between the words blessed Mordechai and cursed Haman. Obviously, that is not something, if you have issues with alcohol, you should be doing. So I think there are many ways we can work ourselves into a state of silliness at Purim and get things topsy-turvy. Oh, right, the Hamantaschen, right. Thanks, Aaron. A little prompt there. Yeah, so the Hamantaschen, sometimes they're hats, sometimes they're pockets. It's also Haman's ears, and let's keep it family friendly. I think the appropriate word is yoni, which is a silly word, but that is also one of the ways it's interpreted for those who see the divine in a feminine way. And especially on Purim, where we're supposed to send things topsy-turvy, if you usually experience God, yeah, I figured. I knew that's what you meant, Aaron. If you usually experience God as masculine, it's a really fun holiday to explore the idea of the divine feminine, especially with the book of Esther, where we're given such a strong incarnation or avatar of the Shekhinah through Esther, and experiencing it that way. So, as we move forward tonight and we think about the month to come, yes, another chant. Some of you may know this. It is a circle chant that was adapted for Jewish practice by my friend and teacher, Holly Taya Sher. So with this chant, feel free again to sing along. I realize I'm saying sing along and then type, but do both. It's amazing. And let's share and think about what we need strength for in the coming month. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osei fela, Nora tehilot osei fela. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me and bless how I be. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, your wisdom lives inside of me. Shekhinah reside in me, O Holy of Holies. What are you needing in this month to come? What strength do you need that we can give energy to? Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osei fela, Nora tehilot osei fela. What do you need in this month to come? Share with the community, let us help you. Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me and bless how I be. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, your wisdom lives inside of me. Shekhinah reside in me, O Holy of Holies. Jeff needs strength to organize a round table. I can't say that whole URL in the tune of this song, but if you look at the chant, you can see what he's working on, and send him energy to help him achieve his goals. Who has something that they want to share? Let us lend support to all you work and do. Tali Adina needs help with Kehila magazine. Tali Adina needs help with Kehila magazine. Tali, how can we help you? Or how can people get in touch with you? Share an URL so we know where to go. Anyone have anything else? 'Cause I'm trying to figure out how else to vamp. Guess I should go back to the words of this very pretty chant. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai. Micha mocha Adar II. Nora tehilot o seifele. Nora tehilot o seifele. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai. Help Aaron find his internship for paralegal certification. That didn't work at all. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai. Micha mocha Adar II. Nora tehilot o seifele. Nora tehilot o seifele. For all the needs spoken and unspoken, for all the needs spoken aloud or in our hearts, for all those needs shared verbally with the community, and all those needs shared in the privacy of your own homes. We ask for strength from above, from within, from below, from the divine which is transcendent, from the divine which is immanent, from Hashem around us, from Shekhinah within us, from the energy which is the people of Israel, from the energy that is the people of this community. There is no apologizing for drumming. It's hard to drum and tell everyone what you're looking for. If anyone else was drumming away or would like to just share now, feel free to throw what it is you're looking for strength for into our pool of blessings tonight. I'll put out there that next week I am speaking at a gigantic conference. It's probably the biggest event I have ever spoken at. It is for my professional life, how I earn my income, but it is an amazing opportunity. So any strength you want to send my way for the next week of work and then getting through this event, is most welcome. So I'll tell anyone interested later. I'm happy to tell you more about this. Carol Esther, Strength for More Healing. The rest of you who expressed gratitude for the healing you've already had, we wish you and send you strength and energy for continued healing for all of those in your family. Lori, much strength for whatever it is you're grieving right now. May the divine send you blessings of hope and faith and renewal, that you can be comforted in all that you do and find meaning in whatever it is that you have lost, and fill the space that's been left for you. Refuah Shalema to you all. Let's just all take a big deep breath together. And just take a moment to be in space, in a comforting community that holds you and is willing to be there for you, and know that it is populated, by the way, by 49 people tonight are here with us. That is absolutely amazing. That's just what Ustream is reporting to me, by the way. I understand that it can be a little limited. It sometimes underestimates. Think about that. There are 50 of us here tonight. How many times have you been in synagogue and there aren't 50 people there on a given night? It's amazing. Hey, bud. So just think about how amazing PunkTorah and One Shul are, bringing all of these people from all over the world together. And you know, the next section of our service is just opening ourselves to receive divine energy and blessing. I'd love for anyone who's willing to share where you are physically in the world. Emotionally, spiritually, fine too. But I'm in Washington, D.C. So for those of you in the States, yes, I hold the center here in the nation's capital. And so think about everyone where they are in the world. So where are you all? Let's get a sense of where everybody is and all the parts of the country that people are in. And there's only a few people logged into the chat. So just think about where everyone else might be. We have Columbus, Ohio, and Marietta, Georgia, Allentown, New Jersey. Okay, I almost said Pennsylvania out of habit. Mexico City. Wow, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Longwood, Florida, Madison, Wisconsin, Lake Wylie, South Carolina, Baltimore, Maryland. We have people from all over the country and all over the world. That's amazing. Oh, it's really so amazing. Morgantown, West Virginia. Hey, yeah, that's not too far away from DC. That's amazing. You know, it's Atlanta, Georgia. Woo! Hey, Michael. I didn't know you snuck in. Wait, how do I make you? Oh, wait, don't ban him. Make him. Oh, you're already modded. I don't need to mod you. Excellent. Hey, our Alterna Reve is here. Woohoo! So we have people from all over the country. I'm going to do, before we do the opening up for divine energy, they don't make me do this, but I feel like doing it anyway. I just want to do the official plug for One Shul and PunkTorah. Think about how amazing a community this is. And the work that goes into it, it's amazing what Michael and Patrick do to pull this together, and all of you when you come, and all the people who write for PunkTorah. Oh, hey, Tamu! Oh, I want to turn the camera. I have this amazing painting that I got from Tamu a few years ago. We did this amazing trade. But just think about it. And I want you to think about what it is that you can give to PunkTorah, whether it be financial, whether it be writing, whether it be leading a service, whether it be attending and participating and just telling other people how amazing this is. Flash stream, Ustream, things freeze, happened to me during service last time. But so that's my official, there's so many ways to get involved with PunkTorah and with One Shul. It's such an amazing community. There's also, oh my gosh, there's so many things. There's newkosher.org as well. There's amazing fun ways to get involved, whether it be commenting on posts, adding content, the occasional financial donation. If you're looking for a really fun way, my shameless plug, pardon this one, guys, I have a Haggadah that I've written. Most of you know, many of you might know about it. For every 18 this year that sell, I'm donating $18 to PunkTorah. So I'm trying to add a little tzedakah to my Passover experience this year by donating to PunkTorah. So anyone who's looking to write for PunkTorah, reach out to Michael and Patrick. You can find their information on the website. Ooh, kosher red beans and rice, yeah. So there's my shameless plug for the whole PunkTorah crew, but you know, it really is amazing what the community is able to do. And again, you know, we've got 50 people here tonight. It's freaking amazing. Trying not to curse, Michael. Keeping it family friendly. So let's move into opening ourselves up to energy that is in the world around us and from the divine, and however it is that you experience. God, sorry. I'm so moved, I'm choked up on the water here. It's good. Like live internet here. So think about what it is you're opening yourselves up to in the world. Again, drumming if you feel like it, singing along if you are so inclined, sharing in the live chat what it is you're opening yourself to, or just being in the moment and listening. It's a very easy chant. Again, it's one, just water, I swear. No drink until after services, strange fire, we don't go there. Just water. It's clear. I know it could be something else, but it's water. The Hebrew is in the fridge. I'll have that after. So we'll open ourselves up to however it is you experience the divine. So listen, drum, share with the community, whatever it is you want to do, and sing along if you're again so inclined. Not vodka. Don't besmirch my name. I'm not drinking. I'm really like this normally. Okay. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. We'll talk about Hebrew after. It's really good if you drink the right ones. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. One more time. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We open ourselves to all that can be and all that is. We open ourselves to the divine in all the forms that he, she, it, we experience it, and they reveal ourselves to us. We open ourselves to all the way that Hashem, Shekhinah, Adonai, Ayeh Asher, Ayeh Elohim, the one of the many names, the one of the many faces, the one that is cut like a diamond with many facets that sparkle and shine and allow us each to experience God in our own way. And the one that is beyond human understanding, the one that is at the same time so personal and relevant, the one that speaks to us in every language and the one that we can speak to in any language. The one that comes to us in rays of light and messengers of spirit, of being, and of all forms. The one that comes to us in a child's laugh, the one that comes to us in the smallest of creatures, the one that we hear in the still small voice, or the one that we hear in the trumpeting of the shofar. I wish you all have in your lives the moments where you experience God in any and all of these ways. And if for you God has been simply words on a page, then I wish that you open yourselves to those words, that you are able to experience the dark fire, the black fire on the white fire, and see those words as they glow and form and bring truth and meaning into your lives. And if you are someone to whom God has never revealed yourself to or spoken to personally, then I hope that the experience of being Jewish, the culture, the traditions, and the actions of living a Jewish life bring rich meaning and depth for you into your life, however it is you experience life and God and what it means to be Jewish and live a Jewish life. And for those of you who are joining us who are not Jewish, who find comfort and meaning in Jewish practice and are experiencing it potentially on a path towards joining the tribe, we welcome you with a whole heart. And apparently we are opening ourselves, and I opened the bottle of whatever by drinking my little thing of water. I guess I should finish with the wine that I don't tend part of this is just to be joyful and in community. And trust me, I'm a fan of the beer myself. It is not a problem. And I might hit the Freaktoberfest, which is in my fridge, which is one of Hebrew Schmaltz Brewing's better beers. Do you think if I keep mentioning their name, Michael, they will sponsor PunkTorah and send me free beer? It'd be awesome. I hope you all take my reverence and mirth in the spirit which it is intended. I believe that the divine wants us to laugh and enjoy life, and especially moving into this month of Purim, that we have a chance to be joyous and to dance and to sing and to be silly, and to just turn our world upside down, but in a really fun way. So as we finish our service tonight, and we move into the dinners we may be going to, and Messiah, try the vertical. It's the blend of all 9 years or 13 years they had of the Hanukkah beer. It's fantastic. It's really good. But as we move into our week and our month, I guess I'll need someone to share wine or other fun things they enjoy. Or I'm going to have to host a Jew brew chat on PunkTorah. Ooh, Michael, idea, Jew brew chat. We'll do tastings, it'll be fun. We started by naming ourselves into this space. We sang ourselves in, and we sang ourselves in and named ourselves into this space. So think back to the name that you called yourself into this space with, and think about if it's the name you want to leave the space with, or if there's another name that you would like to bring into the space to move into the month. And so as we close our space, I'll invite you all to type in the name that you wish to move into the month with and to close the space with. My name that I wish to close the space with and bring the energy of into this month to come is Ketzirah ha-me'agelet ha-kohenet. Ketzirah, the circle maker, the kohenet. What names do you have, Aaron? The beer conversation is still going on. Aaron, Carol Esther. I'm going to say names of the divine to represent those of you who are not joining in the chat tonight, and bring those names into the space. We have Shekhinah, we have Chavaya, we have Adonai, we have Hashem, we have Hamakom, we have I said Adonai and Hashem. We have Ayah, Asher, Ayah, Aran HaKodesh, Talia, Dina, she who dances with joy and peace. Yes. Oh, Tamu, that's lovely. Ari ben Abraham. Blessings and a wonderful evening and month of Adar to you all. I hope you'll all join with me next month as we welcome in Nisan in the spring and Pesach, Michael ben Eliyahu. And we move into our spring holidays, and I hope you have a joyous Pesach. I hope that you drink enough to enjoy, but not so much that you regret. I hope that you find magic and mystery in the retelling of the story of Esther, that you are able to free yourself and dance and be silly, and to remember those in need by sending them works of your hands this month, the Shalach Manot, gifts of your hands that you send to others. Shalom, Erev Tov, Laila Tov. Have a wonderful evening, and I'm off to have dinner. Have a good night.